Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Dumela Universe. We are Vel'Astri. Thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to Divine Tea with Vel'Astri. This is where we share knowledge, downloads, new information and wisdom born of our source, of source within, of our multi-vibrational selves, to assist you at this time with perspective and perception changes, awareness, and understanding of the energies happening at this time. Beautiful beings. We have brought this message through within our winter and summer reading and through our tarot sessions and our readings here and there, but we just wish to bring this into a deeper understanding, to just really bring all the information and wrap it up so you may receive it and utilize it however you feel assists you to understand what's happening in your beautiful, beautiful, magical physical manifest experience at this time. Okay, you are healers. Source wishes us to bring this first through. You are healers. You are divine healers. And you need to understand this at the foundation, at the basis of you. You are healers. And you came here to assist the human frequency, the human collective consciousness of humanity to awaken, to understand its connection with Source, its infinite power, to awaken, to heal, and to assist humanity to ascend to higher frequencies of being. And the only way we could do that was to embody humans, to be the unawakened human ourselves. That is how we were compatible with this frequency. If you could think the humans were oil and we were water, and we could not come as water, we had to become oil while we're connected to the water frequency we were. And slowly, as we would receive the water back, we would slowly dilute the frequency of humanity with water, make it more acceptable to water. The oil now allows more water, allows more water, allows more water. The connection to water, the connection to water. It doesn't become water, no. It allows, it becomes more familiar with the frequency of water. We, though, become more water, become more water. And then we find ourselves water amongst the oil. And it's not for us now to try and change the oil. The oil is not to change unless it wants to. We were simply here to first be the oil, be one with the oil, and then slowly become the water we are within the oil, and that's where we are now. And now you are to remain the water, even within the oil. Forgive us, we're expecting a delivery and we're just seeing... Okay, so now we are to remain the water within the oil. It's uncomfortable because it doesn't align. It doesn't fit. It feels odd now because we were programmed to be the oil. Because when we were born in the oil, we were told how to remain oil. So now that you're water, it feels uncomfortable, but we are now to remain the water, remain the water, remain the water, and you're connecting to the water. And when you are the water, it's nice and calm and it's okay. And now what's happening is we're about to shift to a plane of water where the majority of the frequencies are water, and the ones who are wanting to remain oil will remain oil. But guess what? We have woven that tether that connected us to the water when we were oil, now is connected to the humans, to the oil. So now the humans have a connection to Source. The oil has a connection to water. And should the oil drop, decide, or be ready to ascend, it shall, just like we when we healed ourselves to the water, will heal themselves to the water, and that human droplet will then transform like the caterpillar to the butterfly, from the oil to the water. Okay, we came here to heal, not to change, but to heal the frequencies, to heal the gateway, the paths. There was a blockage where humans could not, that path was blocked, the ascension path was blocked. And we came here to open it up. So don't pay any attention to the oil. It's meant to be here. That's why we're here. If the oil was already water, well, we wouldn't be here. There'd be no point to heal unless we were just here just on a vacation. And none of us are here on a vacation in the oil. We would not choose the oil as a vacation spot. Understand this. If it was already water, we would not be here to heal it. We'd simply just be here to experience. But we came here to heal. So it's very important that you release yourselves of the humans, the oils, understanding of success and value and love and this and that, in order for you to embody source, the truth, the wisdom of you. It doesn't mean you're not going to have a good time. You will. It is time for a good time to be restored to you, which is why this shift is happening. Okay, so we are all awakening to our highest frequency here as these divine healers. And there's now a shift happening in these next 3 months, because you have done the powerful work to now really align to the powerful star being you are, the star alchemy, the divine star, which is the awakening frequency, which is the existence frequency, the sun, existence. I allow all that I am, that I do not know, all of the unknown. I do not fear the shadow, all of it. All that I've ever felt is me, and I allow it to be. That's the complete opposite of the programming, the conditioning we came into, because as soon as you're born here, you are told what to be. You're not allowed to discover it. You're told what to be, what's expected of you. And now you're releasing that, and you're becoming that which you are truly to be, within the power and the love of you. And there is a beautiful shift in frequencies where the energies are just right in the next 3 months for you to shift to an earth, a reality, a dimension that aligns to you right here, right now, within the parameters of the healing. Remember, we're here to heal. Okay, so this isn't, oh yay, finally I get to go home. We're here to heal. If you were meant to do that, you wouldn't be here. You would literally physically transition and go. But we're here to heal. So remember that. Because when you remember that, and when you allow yourself to embody that frequency, you no longer feel the resistance and the friction. For you no longer need to escape. You simply claim your power as healer, and you transmute it. And within the oil, even in the water within the oil, you do not feel the pain. You don't feel the discomfort of the oil. You are simply harmonious, even within those frequencies of the absence of source. Because you transmute it. They can't get to you. They actually shift out of your way. The only energies that can be in your presence are other water droplets, which then merge with you, and you can co-create in that frequency, you see. So, for you to really align with this shift is for you to honor your existence completely at this time, for you are being shown the ways in which you truly are, and it's very unique to you. No one else will have the same path. So this is a true release of codependency, where you need your friend or your spiritual buddy or somebody you know to have exactly the same frequency or the same journey and to understand what you're going through. Nope, they cannot. They will not, for they're going through their own unique experience. This is simply for you to feel the resonance and to align with, or not feel the resonance and to release. So these next 3 months, it's almost as if you can imagine there are different earths, different worlds of earth, and the barrier between these worlds is loosening, is not so fixed and solid. It's loosening, it's becoming, there are openings, it's becoming, you can move, you can shift through it. It's not so solid, it's a lot more fluid, because you have released the physical from being fixed, remember? You have finally allowed the physical to be limitless, to be free, to be fluid as spirit. So now those barriers between the different realms is fluid and ready to take the shape of you. Isn't that exciting? And so as you are here, within Source, within your truth, existing within your frequency, at this time, what's happening? You're feeling yourself shift and change within. The things you used to enjoy doing, not so much. The activities you used to enjoy doing are changing. The way you present yourself is changing. You're no longer the same personality, the same behavior. It's aligning more to how you feel, what you feel aligned with you, no longer what's presentable for other people, what's presentable to your family, what's presentable to friends, what's presentable to society. It's what feels aligned with you, and you trust that to be presentable for all. For then it's love. So you do not know the form you're going to be in that moment. You have no idea the way you're going to be at work, in that meeting, in that presentation, but you have already learned all the work, you know all the information, you're simply going to embody Source, and you're going to allow the Source you are to present it, and however it is, you're going to know it's going to align with every single being, because you are connecting to the Source within them. And you're going to blow their minds, because you're going to bring through perception shifts and understanding about work, about that creative project, about whatever it is you're talking about. You're going to literally bring them a whole new dimension of understanding. And you're going to create huge breakthroughs in your work, in your career, in your family, in your relationships. By trusting you now. By trusting the Source you are, to represent yourself in your most abundant way. You're saying, Source, you've got me completely. And however I feel, however you feel within me, nothing can go wrong. And should it trigger somebody, then they need to do the work. They will be replaced. If they can't be, then I'll be shifted to where people honor me. I am no longer going to displace you from being my representative. I'm the face of Source. Source is the face of me. This is me. Bam. And however I be, that's existence. That's me being the love I am. Wow. So now you are there. This is who you be. And this is what you're discovering in these few weeks. That which truly is you. And you're allowing yourself to be at ease with you, at ease within you. Okay. So I actually really like that. I'm no longer going to feel guilty about it. That's me. I'm going to enjoy it. Ooh, I actually enjoy it. I'm no longer going to feel guilty about doing that. It's me. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm no longer going to get these external words and these voices tell me that's not good, that's bad, that's this, that's no. That's me. It brings me enjoyment. I'm going to own it. I'm going to bring it in. Because when I allow it in that space, I'm aware whether it brings me harm or not. And should it bring me harm, it's not enjoyment, so I'll release it and I feel it. Because I feel that, but this isn't really for me. And because I'm aware like that, I will not harm self, thus I will not harm others. So that which brings me joy and love and excitement does not harm anyone. it's wonderful. The expression of me does not harm anyone. The existence of me doesn't harm anyone. The truth of me doesn't harm anyone. I am completely who I am fully. The existence of me does not harm anyone. The truth of me doesn't harm anyone, for it is the love of me. The love of me doesn't harm anyone. So you're allowing yourself to be you in these spaces of you, in these pockets of you. So much so that you're now no longer compatible to the oil, to the resisting environment, to the opposing energy. You're no longer balancing the equation to the opposing energy. You're no longer a compatible frequency to the opposing energy. You're no longer oil in oil. You're now water in oil. So what has to happen? The divine, powerful creator you are, you now call in and shift into a realm that's compatible to you, because now the physical is no longer fixed and walled in and caged in. It is free, it is fluid, it is flowing, it is dynamic, it is fluid, like fluidity, it is as air, it simply is shifting to you. Tangible and dynamic and alive. Source. The physical is now source as you. So now you are getting offers and opportunities which are of the source you are. Again, unexpected. Some you can feel they're coming in, others are a complete surprise, because all of this is born in the unknown, is born of the space you haven't allowed yourself to be. Remember, you are oil. You have been programmed into oil. Your mind knows the realm of oil. All of a sudden, you've allowed yourself to be water. Your mind is still using the land of oil. So if you try to now feel through the water and think through the oil, anxiety, worry, fear, doesn't work. Future thoughts, oil, but the water, doesn't work. Past thoughts, oil, and the water, doesn't work. Okay, I have to release the oil, I have to release the mind. I transmute the mind to water, which is source, which is everything, thus nothing, clarity, unknown. The mind has to be empty, like the unknown. Thus, the mind is source. So I cannot decide and direct and foresee. I simply allow. Ease. It's wonderful. Ease. I allow everything to be born of this ease now. Yes. So now what happens as everything is born of this ease? Opportunities presented to you. Different conversations, relationships, co-creations, perhaps even past connections who have done the work to become water, coming back to you as water, because you're only attracting water now. And should a past connection come as oil, no thanks. You don't even, no. You see the message, not even going to answer it, no. Your phone's ringing, nope. You can feel it's no. It's like no, nope. Cutting all these tethers. Tethers, and healing, transmuting. Whatever guilt, gone, no guilt. I don't create from guilt, from shame, from obligation. No. I release the realm of oil. It is not of me. We have now healed it. By you shifting from oil to water, you've done the healing. That was the transmutation work you came to do. And now you're simply to honor the water you are and live the abundance of the water. This is the reward for all the work you've done, to simply be, to simply exist. And yes, the oil around you will resist. Don't pay it any attention. It can't touch you. The only thing that can touch you is other water, and other water is source, which is love. Only love can reach you as you are love. Nothing else. Only if you get distracted by the oil, and you see the oil, you see the fear, you see the anxiety, you see the absence of source, and then you be the fear, then you become the oil again. Of course, it can reach you. So release the oil, be the water, be the source, exist. Let them rage, let the oil burn, let it flare up. You are water, can't touch you. Should it touch you, you will simply bubble and steam and ascend. Can't touch you. You are source. So now, as these opportunities and these offers are emerging of water, these paths of water are flowing through this oil to you, and you accept these paths of water as water. It's an agreement, you see. I am source, and I now accept the offerings of source as source. It's an agreement. This is the new agreements I'm creating. The agreements through truth. The agreements through source. The agreements through love. I'm creating new soul contracts, new soul agreements, new source agreements as source with source. And as you keep doing this, and you are strengthening, and you are really binding yourself more and more with source, as love with love, through love, as you, through you, as you. More healing, more transmutation, more shifts. You are weaving this alchemy in the human consciousness because you're in human form. You're a healer. And these are the steps to healing it. It can't be a, as you've been asking for. It can't just happen now. Then what? Then humans are lost, so your mission was completely invalid. You did all that work for nothing? No. We are going to take it slow. We're going to make sure each stitch, every single thing is done. So when we leave here, we'll leave here. Knowing that we have completed everything. Because we are source, we are master healers. We don't do slapdash. We do divine perfection here. Okay, so weaving, weaving, weaving. Source, receiving source. Yes, agreeing to source. Wonderful. Source being source, receiving illusion. No. Healing. Wonderful. Because the guilt. No. Obligation. No. Past. No. Whoever you are. No. Healing, 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 healing. Strengthening the human resolve to source. Strengthening the human courage to source. Strengthening the human mind to source. Strengthening the human emotionality to source. Strengthening humanity to source. Wherever human has those weaknesses of illusion, strengthening, creating, allowing, embracing, breaking free of the illusion and becoming crystallized within source with every single experience and every single situation that you are aligning with, as accepting, binding, co-creating, using, being, receiving, giving, healing. You are now a human weaving, creating, receiving, giving, learning, teaching within source. Healing, healing, transmuting, transmuting, transmuting. Because you're no longer a human weaving, healing, creating within illusion, the programming. And then what happens as you are busy in this frequency of source to source, as source through source, as source through source to source, as source through love, as love, as love, by love, through love, through you, as you, by existing, 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 existing. I exist, I exist, I exist, and I create in my existence. You shift. Because you're only in your existence, only in source. What world are you creating in? Of source, of existence, of you. What news do you receive? Of source, of existence, of you. What experiences do you see? Of source. Soon those rivers become ponds. And those ponds become lakes. And those lakes become oceans. Those oceans become worlds and universes. Now you're simply creating in a world, on an earth, which is of source. And that is where we are healing humanity to that beautiful higher dimensional frequency where earth is awakened, where earth is source, where when you are born on that earth, you have zero conditioning. You don't even get a name. And it doesn't mean we don't love you. You don't even love them, you don't give them a name. Oh no, we love them so much, we do not limit them, we do not bind them, we don't restrict them by naming them. They are so free, that's how much we love them. They choose who they be, that's love. They are eternally free. That's the earth we are healing this earth to. That's the earth we bungeed from. That's the earth we are tethered to. But at this time, we are going to shift to an earth, a higher frequency, one that honors you, yes, indeed, within the bandwidth of your healing, okay? So some of you, it might be close to the 8th dimension. Should you be done and should your mission be complete and you are ready to go on, yes, then yes, the world you're living in will be very close to the 8th dimensional frequency. Others of you, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps. Regardless, wherever you are to be, abundance, prosperity, love, blessings, because that world, that realm honors you more. But don't be disheartened if you're in this, if you feel the shift, and you're like, oh, but still it's not really, you're here for healing. It means, okay, thank you, Source. I've leveled up. This realm feels a lot easier. I can see stuff is happening. Oh, that's a bit more stable. Oh, thank you. Yay, stability. Okay, great. I can see my magic. Okay, so this is who I'm meant to be. Okay, I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay, progress. Yay. But it's not exactly that. I can still feel there's more. But clearly I'm meant to be on this version of Earth for healing. So enjoy and embrace and milk it for its worth and enjoy all the abundance there. Because guess what? Soon, another shift. Because that's what we're doing. We're shifting now. Each level, each level, each level, each level, each level rising from where we bungeed from until each of us has returned to that earth. And then when all of us are there, we have weaved every single possible way within humans to reach us. And of course, there will always be more coming through, always be more, always coming, always, for eternal. Source is eternal, right? But the more we keep doing it, the less heavy it is, because we are raising these frequencies. So whoever's coming in, they'll have a lot less work to do. We feel, yes? Yeah. They're not going to be so heavy. We, who have been doing this for so long, and you can feel who you are, we came from day one. The heavy energy. Simply because that is our level of mastery. Okay? That is, we came here to say, okay, we're going to do day one when Earth is completely, we don't even know what that is. That's where we're going to be. To bring that weight up here. And higher and higher and higher. And other beings will be coming through. But guess what? They are weaving other dynamics, other things. They'll have their own challenges, yes. But other things. The major main work will have been complete. And then humans, should they wish, can ascend, should they want to. So then we'll have humans on the spectrum of Source, unawakened, absent Source to completely within Source. And they will simply be as Source, as one, as we are, all of it. So this time is for you to really come into the receptivity of that which you came here to be, of that which you came here to give birth to, of that which you came here to plant, of that which you came here to express, of that which is of your existence. So allow an openness, allow a non-judgment and non-criticism upon self. Allow a freedom, allow a love, allow a gentility, allow a curiosity within self. Allow a co-creation within experiences which allow you that feeling of, yes, this is where I belong. Yes, this feels fun. Yes, this feels love. Yes, this feels peaceful. Yes, this feels happy. Yes, this feels home. Yes, this, it's here. It's here. It's here. I have no idea what's going to happen. I have no idea how it's going to work out. I have no idea what's going on, but it feels yes. And in that space of feeling yes, rather than thinking yes, feeling yes, rather than looking right, feeling yes, it now takes the shape of that feeling. And in that shape of that feeling, the thoughts are inspired from that feeling. So yes, the thinking is now also yes. And the viewing is now also yes. And the experiencing is yes. Be at ease with the unknown. Be at home within the unknown, for that's where you truly are. Release the need to know. Feel what feels aligned, and then you are feeling your way back to you. You are feeling your way to source, as source, through source, from source, as you, from you, as you, through you, as love, from love, to love. To love, as love. You are love. To exist is to love. To exist is to love. And you are now shifting to the existence of you. Blessed be.